Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Cooks going in motion. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Elliott, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Yeah! Here we go!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Right now. That's it. That's it.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. In trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Carr, and on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Saints will punt this one away. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's down the field for Lamb. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. The second down throw is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
The open man is Tolbert. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards. Again, Prescott to the air. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he will be out of bounds. First and 10. Play fake. Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Prescott again. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. To the air again. Prescott. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
On first down, Carr. That one caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. They'll come up now for second down and 4. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Play action now. It's Carr. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point by McManus, up and good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. That's into the hands of Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. We'll try the left side here with Elliott. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. On play action, here's Dak. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. A big play for the Cowboys. 42 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll run. Here's Elliott. Good blocking, and he's in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his second touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in Week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the new-look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Carr working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. That's deep for Olave. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Yeah! Here we go!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll throw again. Dak. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Carr. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the visiting Falcons who were able to come away with the victory. Drake London, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From Philly, we head up to...
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Saints offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. To the outside, that's caught by Hill.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
In motion, Lamb. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable. Now on the return, he has lost the football. The Saints offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Second down, Carr. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 3rd down, 3 to go. We'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back is Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Carr. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Now, Carr to the back of the end zone. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have it.
And before the try...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Saints back within 10. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. We're to about the 39. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
They'll stick with Elliott. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now a screen set up for Elliott. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and As you look up at this clock, we might be running out of time.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On the give, it's Elliott. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Carr now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The motion there, tight end Johnson. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And they have definitely righted some wrongs after the loss of the opener. They have the lead here, and they start this possession 1st and 10.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He was looking for Elliott out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
Here we go.
Hand off here to Zeke. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, here's Zeke. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. To the right, here's Elliott. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
A handoff, Ezekiel Elliott heading left. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Still first down.
Everybody kill. Yeah. 26.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 47 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Carr. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Carr working out of the gun. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Yeah! There you go! Waiting! Waiting!
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often.